All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Average Joe's. This week we're going to tackle beef jerky sticks. These things taste amazing. I finally got my hands on a big meat cannon. We got to extrude some ground meats and smoke it. It turned out great. So follow along and we'll show you how it's done. All right, first things first, we're going to start with about 5.5 pounds of eye of round roast. I'm going to trim all the fat off that I can because I want to be as lean as I can because that fat doesn't go well in the drying process. I'm going to trim it into pieces, put it in the old grinder, and once I start grinding it, I'm going to add the seasoning blend. In that seasoning blend, you can find the link in the description for the recipe. Salt, sugar, paprika, smoked chili powder, brown sugar, black pepper, kind of the whole works. So we're going to start with trimming this up. Okay, we've got the meat sliced up, ready to go in the grinder. I forgot to mention on the spice mix, we're not actually putting a cure in there because this isn't going to be shelf stable. It's either going to be refrigerated or consumed right away or frozen. So no cure, no nitrates, no extra salts, just seasoning and beef. So we'll start there. Okay, so for this step, if you've got a grinder attachment for your KitchenAid or if you have a meat grinder, any kind of grinder, you can use it. Or if you choose, you can just get ground beef from the store. Make sure it's 90% lean. Just get a good lean ground beef if you don't want to go through this process. But we got it, so let's just use it. Okay, so I did one pass through the grinder. I added my seasoning as I ground. It's all kind of together. I'm gonna stir it, and then I'm gonna add it back for one more pass just to get it really finely ground and mixed together with those seasonings. So quick stir, kind of see those seasonings, you can smell them. I think also I might try a little bit in a pan to see what it tastes like before we go ahead and extrude it on the Rex. Okay, so we're gonna go back through. In the meantime, I did fry up a little bit in the pan just to get a taste. It tasted really good, so I don't think I'm gonna add anything to it. I'm just gonna run it back through, and then we'll extrude it. All right, now we gotta stuff the cannon. So we're gonna try to get all the meat into the extruder, into the meat gun, and then we'll extrude it on the racks to see if it works, but here we go. I think the objective is to really kind of get in there, but not as much air. Get all the air out that you can. So we're gonna want to jam it in there and then pack it down real good. So. Okay, so it should be as easy as just extruding this out, just like your caulk gun. All right, so we got it all extruded. Now we're ready to throw them on the old smoker. I got it set at 180, so it's kind of bouncing between 200 and 180. We'll set them on there and see what happens. Whee! Okay guys, hot off the smoker. Internal temp is above 165. The texture is great. There's a couple places where They were exposed to the heat, got a little bit charred, but that's not bad. The flavor overall is really, really tasty. Remember, I didn't put a cure in this, so we'll store this refrigerated or freeze stuff that we're not going to eat pretty quickly. And so yeah, and then total time on the smoker is about 6 hours. So meat cannon for the win. You know, extrude some meat, different flavors, try different things, have fun with it, and just remember, sometimes average is good enough. Come here, man. Good boy.